Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to the X39 presentation. I'm Andrew. This is my wife, Vanessa. We're senior presidential directors with Lifewave. We've been part of this now for around 20 months, and it has been an absolute game changer for us.
Yeah, so we're going to show you a presentation that was shared with us 18 months ago, and we have now had the great honor and privilege of sharing this with thousands of
That's
people. I've
right.
got some of our team on right now. They're going to help co-host and share some of the slides as well, because we want to show you how easy it is to actually share this information. Sometimes the less you talk about it and the more you just let the information do the heavy lifting, the better, because it's a really sophisticated technology, the X39,
That's
but
right.
it's also really simple to share with people all around the world.
Absolutely. We travel the world and sharing this it's in over 85, 100 countries now. So people need their health back.
Mhm.
And then people, because of the economies of the world at the moment, need other income streams to have more control over their future. So it's a great merging of potential with what this offers. And we're seeing people of all ages, from a 19-year-old daughter who's just started to people in their 80s and even 90s, that this has helped, and everyone in between, seeing this help them in their life and the people around them.
So we're talking about a tiny little patch. It looks like this size, about a 20-cent piece, a Canadian loonie. And this patch is a wearable light technology. We'll show you a little bit about the technology, hear some testimonies, and then show you ways to purchase.
That's right.
So let's turn to the screen. The first question we love to ask is, have you been patched yet?
Yeah, it's the question my best mate asked me when we arrived back from being overseas for almost 10 years. And I had no idea what he was talking about. And so he said, hey, it's this little patch, as Vanessa just showed you. Actually, let me show you here. It's a size in Australia of a 20-cent piece, just a bit bigger than a loonie in Canada. And so this little technology, this little wellness device, has totally changed so many people's lives. My friend, he got energy like he never had. His hair started growing back. The color of his hair started coming back. So I'm like, hey, it's patented. Nobody knows about it. And there's no drugs, chemicals, or stimulants going into your body. So I was in after a 30-minute presentation, exactly like what we're about to show you now. I realized this is a great opportunity for us as entrepreneurs, wellness entrepreneurs, people that love to help people, and to create businesses where you can live and be anywhere around the world. So that was 20 months ago for us, and it's absolutely changed our life.
So the problem is that we have stem cells that have gone on decline from about 2 years old in our body. You're born with them all, and then they start to go on decline. But they're really important because they're the body's raw materials for your body to optimize wellness and longevity in your life. And so the stem cell activation patch is called X39. And when you don't have as many stem cells, the faster you age, the slower you'll heal. So millions of people are experiencing this aging. And at 30, you've lost half your stem cells. They're only active about half of them. At 60, you've lost nearly all stem cell activity. So I'm going to ask Michelle, a friend in Canada, just simply share how the X39 works. If you can come off mute, Michelle.
Okay, hi there. Can you hear me? Yes. So the X39 is an absolutely amazing technology. It is a form of phototherapy. So it is patented nanocrystal technology, and it reflects light to activate it. So our bodies all have light, and that light, as it activates the patch, it will actually create the stimulants, or the stem cell, to reactivate again. So what I love about it is that there's no drugs or chemicals in this, no stimulants. It's non-transdermal and it's non-invasive. It is absolutely a phenomenal ability for your body and the wellness to begin again. And it has absolutely been a life changer for us, for sure.
Awesome. Thank you.
I love that. What I love about this product is it's simple. Simple things are the best in life. I
Mhm.
actually think it's made for men. It was that simple. Over the years, Vanessa has come up with potions and lotions and concoctions and this pill and that pill. And honestly, for me, I never lasted on it. What I love about this, it's one patch that I put on in the morning, in the back behind my neck or under my belly button. That's where the tests have been, or anywhere that you have pain. So if I have a niggle in my back, I'll put it straight on my back. 12 hours on, 12 hours off. Your body needs to repair and rejuvenate. That's why. Then you just throw the patch out and you rinse, repeat. You do the same thing in the next morning. Now you wear it during the day because you're going to get energy from this. You don't want that during the night. You want your body to repair. So make sure you also drink plenty of water, because that's flushing all the toxins and all of the old stem cells out of your body, so that your body has the best possibility to repair and do the job that it needs to do. And add a little bit of electrolytes or Celtic sea salt to really activate that water when you can.
Rhonda, will you come off mute and share about the benefits of X39?
Yeah, look, awesome benefits. I've just been blown away by these, but the increased strength, mental clarity, no more brain fog, no more afternoon nano naps, the reduced inflammation in the body, and that's been big for me, restored muscle and skeletal conditions, increased stamina. Great. It's a whole improvement of sleep. For my husband, gosh, now not waking through the night 3 and 4 times. Energy, vitality, improved skin appearance, all of these things. And it's important that we know that the products are not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure or prevent any disease or any medical condition, but the testimonies tell the story.
Awesome. Thank you.
I love that. The X39 long-term results, which there are so many. We encourage you to go to the website, thisisitinfo.com. This is at info.com to hear more about the case studies, the inventor and owner, the doctors and the testimonies of all that, the people that are getting incredible results from this. But here's the thing, in the first few days, 4,000 genes begin to reset. I didn't even know we had 4,000 genes, so I thought that was pretty awesome. Within 6 weeks, your brain becomes balanced, and I saw that. My brain fog had gone, my ADHD and my focus totally became into a manageable, where I can sit down for 6 hours now and not leave my desk. I've never been able to do that. And we're hearing stories time and time again like that. Within 3 months, your collagen is increased. Now, we all love that. And what we're calling the glow up, this is seeing people glow up because of it from the outside, and age reversing and looking younger. Also, it's the collagen around your vital organs, which is all part of the age reversing technology. So that's amazing. And then within 6 months, your heart reverses in age on average by 8 years by the clinical studies that they did. So this is age reversing, not just on the outside, but on the inside as well, all for the price of like $6 a day. So I love what the David Schmidt, the CEO and inventor, says of X39. This is not age reversing. Sorry, this is not anti-aging. This is age reversing.
Yeah.
And so we're seeing that on the different results over the long term of people being on this patch.
Stafford, would you just share these results, just briefly summarize them? And then Michelle, would you just quickly share about your father after that?
You just need to come off mute, guys.
Okay, so this slide shows a brain scan of someone with inflammation. And after the first session, you could see how it's reduced somewhat, and then through to the third session. With X39, the first session shows that inflammation is there and there's lack of brain coherence. After a few weeks, session 2 actually showed marked reduction in the inflammation. And after 6 weeks, there was a complete turnaround, and they had better clarity, better coherence with regards to that. Now, this is just like a statistical overview of what this does, but this was, I think it was an elderly lady that this happened to. And so that's the effect that this X39 has for you with regards to that.
Which is amazing. And I have a personal testimony on that. My father is 92 years old and now lives with us. And health-wise, he's actually fairly good. Still motoring around the way he does and mobile, but he was diagnosed a couple of years ago with mild dementia. And when he was diagnosed with that, the medication that he was on, it was offered to him, he was told it's not a treatment and it was volunteer if he wanted to take it. They weren't saying that, this was going to cure you or anything like that. It may not. About 8 or 9 months into it, I had already started the X39 myself, and I really felt that I wanted to try him on it. So I did. And we ended up, after about 6 months of him using it, we stopped the medication completely. And it is amazing, his results. So he does not need to be on that medication anymore. His cognitive abilities are absolutely phenomenal. His memory has, as far as I'm concerned, has returned to what a 92-year-old should be without, intense dementia or anything like that. And actually, he was tested by his doctor again. He was a year later, they did another mild dementia or a test on him, and he was amazed as to the results that he had. So he's my walking testimony and is absolutely a happy man.
We love Papagi.
Dude,
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing. So
Yeah.
much hope for people.
absolutely. What I love about this product, this X39, is that it's patented. I mean, it literally says it's the result of elevating the copper peptide, including activation of stem cells. Remember, this is your stem cells. This is no one else's stem cells. You go get stem cell therapy somewhere else. Many times it's somebody else's. And I don't even want to go down the track of where that comes from. A lot of people don't realize that. This is activating your own dormant stem cells. And so improvements in energy, which we all need, an elevation of antioxidants. But there's two things I love about a patent. Is one, that it gives you the security of knowing where it comes from. So when you go through your brand partner, you know this is coming from Lifewave, from the warehouse of Lifewave through the different production process. You know you're getting the real deal. You get this anywhere else, and it's 9.9 times out of 10 in a factory in Asia or somewhere else with toxins and everything else, and won't work. So you have that security. And then secondly, as an income stream, because we're all loving that, why not share and get compensated for this? Then what happens is no one else has this. We have no competition. So I love that as an entrepreneur, that no one else has this for a good 20 plus years on when it comes to this technology in a patch for $333 US, so around 5 Canadian dollars, about 6 Australian dollars, where every day this is restoring, rejuvenating, getting my stem cells going again for the less than a price of a coffee. I love the CEO and the inventor, David Schmidt. Number one, because he's both. He wasn't someone who just came up with a great idea and then got a CEO to run the business, or vice versa. He's both. He's a very, very, very intelligent individual, and he cares about humanity. He has over now 200 patents. Just to get one patent, I double dare you to go and do one. It's almost impossible just to get one patent, but 200, that's how legitimate this man is. He's a scientist and inventor, and he's specializing in age reversing. Anyone there that would like some age reversing? I know I would. That's one of his specializations. In 2008, David focused his attention on stem cell research. So he was already ahead of the game. We've only been hearing about this the last couple of years. 2008, he was already delving into this. And he took 10 years and $4.5 million to bring this to market. So he didn't just slap it together, throw it out there and hope it all worked. He took his time to be able to bring the best product to humanity that he could. And that's what I love about this company. It's a 22-year-old company now. It's not a scam. Can't be a scam for 22 years old as a company. It's been going for a long time. But this particular product, the X39, is what's been the game changer that's taken this from a company that no one knew about, that people are starting to find out about.
So let's talk about testimonies, because we love to remind you that the testimony of the patch on you will be very unique to the testimony of the patch on another person, which is why we understand when people say, oh, I just want a patch and wait for my story. But don't, because if you can get the patch on other people, they're going to get an experience that is so unique. Because we actually have a friend on who's a doctor, and she likes to say our body is literally triaging, looking for the deepest emergency that these stem cells can heal, and your body knows what to prioritize.
That's right.
So we've got Carol and Guy over in Ottawa. Carol, will you come off mute? And then between you, Guy, you, Carol, first, and then Guy, the next slide. Why give this time? Would you just read out what this presentation says about the need for this to not be a quick fix?
Hi there.
Hi. I don't know if you can see us because we can't see us. We can't see ourselves.
Okay, well, good. Hi,
Okay.
folks.
Okay, so it's very important that you do this health tracker, only because to me personally, I wish I would have. I didn't do it at the beginning, but I just knew I was getting pretty fast results. And but I can tell you what did happen. I just can't give you days. And sorry, my battery's about to die, but hopefully it won't before I'm done. Okay, so first 2 weeks, brain fog was gone. I had this chronic back and neck pain from doing eyelash extensions for over 10 years. That was starting to dissipate, but the 2-3 weeks in, it was like really significantly going away. What else? I mean, there's so many little things, and I wish I'd just would have been able to write them down. But the latest one would be my heart. I was getting these heart palpitations for 2-3 years, and when I was taking the X39, I was still getting them, but I was also it came to a point where I had to go to the hospital at some point, and we found out that I had AFib, and they put me on medication, and that didn't work. It was making me sick. I was still getting my heart palpitations, if not more. And then, so I decided to get off the medication after all the tests. But it looks like I just found out today that nothing is wrong with me, supposedly. So this is good.
That's good news, yeah.
Just found out today. And but it was significantly reduced, like my heart palpitations, because what I did is I did a protocol with patches, and it just calmed right down. I'll give Guy a chance to talk now.
Yeah, no problem. So as the card in front of you says, you should definitely give yourself at least 90 days to see the results. You work off this little card here, and you monitor and you log in the results. And there are so many things you'll feel better about. So it's important, because you might sort of question, how come I don't have that anymore? When did that stop? And so by logging these things, it'll help you really see the results. So, and I've had things that the patches helped me with over time. We've been on a patch for over a year. Talk about skin items that I had to get cut. Something that they wanted to check if it was cancerous. But it was large, and it came back, and they did it again, and then it started coming back again. But then I forgot I was on the patch, and about 6 months later, I sort of noticed things were getting better. But 6 months later, there's not even a scar on my skin. Like it's like I show people and they go, "Where is that?" Like I can't see where that was. So it's amazing. That's with the collagen. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, it's all good.
And thank you for sharing. And it's people like this. It's the 1 year and plus that you really start to see the benefits.
Exactly. And so for people to stay on this long term, it's like people go, oh, but do I just do it for 6 months? I'm like, this is your stem cells getting back going again. We're in decline. That's unfortunately part of our mortality. Wouldn't we want to spend $5 a day to keep things moving forwards? And so hearing testimonies like that is
So
fantastic.
go have a look yourself. But like we said, patch people, because
Yes.
people you know, like, and trust, you get results. It's even builds even more belief. But go look at all these testimonies. Every single one of these links has videos here as well. These are the kind of testimonies we get. These are the before and afters we see: wound healing, scoliosis, nerve damage, skin healing, hair
Incredible
regrowth,
results.
scars healing. And we've got a whole video testimony that your brand partner can send you. We've got doctors on board.
That's
And
right.
this truly, though, all of that leads to say we are so passionate and
That's right.
honored to be part of David Schmidt's mission to get this into 1 billion homes. And
Yes.
with that is a huge business opportunity.
Exactly. So like I said, it's a 20-year-old company. So number one, this is it's not a scam, like some people think. It's been doing this for a long time, but this X39 has been the game changer. It's what's taken it from a $20 million revenue in 2021 to now will be $1 billion this year. So it's like a 20-year-old startup because of this. So can you imagine in 1 year it went from 20 million revenue to 320 million? So, you know, if things are growing, it means things are working. So
Yeah, exactly.
That's what's amazing about this. It's in over 85 countries. I think it's even up to, someone said 100 countries. I mean, it's going like wildfire. So you can get this to people. You can, if they live in that country, they can get this product, and which means you can help them, but also financially that can help you. And then it's not a Me Too product. Like everyone's got their pills and their lotions and their potions. Nobody has this. That's what we love about it.
So we are super passionate right now about helping everyone understand
Yes.
that a direct selling business in their own home, their own
Right.
family, their own business portfolio can actually change so much, because it's money that you begin to make in your sleep. This is impact and income.
I love that.
Because when we begin to share and others begin to share, whole teams begin to actually be impacted by this. And there is a low startup cost for this. We were starting our life from scratch just 18 months,
Absolutely.
2 years ago. Andrew's best friend called us about this, and we knew people that were starting businesses in like the franchise space, and they were going to have to invest a lot of money, and it was a few years before they were going to get a return. To think that between $1,000 and $3,000 Australian could get us a turnkey business that has such huge impact in 80, 100 countries around the world. This has been the game changer. And one of our mandates is to continue to show people direct selling is a model of business that is here to stay and only exploding all around the world.
That's right. We love it. It's the fastest growing business model in the world. It's as we share, people get compensated. So we see that now, and especially Gen X, which is our generation, the millennials and Gen Z, they're starting to wake up to that. And the boomer generation, they get it. They're moving forwards with this like no one's business. So seeing this, it's the people's business. You share, you get compensated. We all get compensated together. It's like a team effort. Someone doesn't benefit against the other. We all benefit. That's what I love about it. And so this is just a great opportunity. I come from an extended family who are very well known in the franchise industry in this nation. And I can tell you, being involved in that, doing an MBA with that, this is for a minimal amount with massive return. This is an incredible business to have in your portfolio.
So this is all about time freedom. This is about getting your health right. This is about getting some financial flow to breathe, maybe a margin to breathe, a margin to dream again. And then ultimately what you're doing is creating more ability for time freedom to do what you love to do on the terms that you love to do it. And that's what we're seeing. This is like people's plan B, plan C. This is income stream 2 or 3. Most people still love their jobs, love what they're called to do.
That's right.
But they just know they need some other options for the future coming.
Absolutely. We need to have multiple streams of income. And so we always say as coaches, everyone needs at least one direct selling business in their portfolio.
So let's talk about how to get started.
Yes.
It's so simple. You get the patches and you also get a business license to share with other people as well.
I love it. There's 3 options. We keep it as really simple as possible for really 3 unique situations. So one is the core. You get 3 of these. So you get that minimum 90 days to get started, to start getting results and getting your stem cells kicking in at $295 US. Just keep it on there for me. $295 US. $500, which is around 550 Australian. And then a monthly auto ship that really for you is if you're wanting to, because at this rate, at this package, if you start sharing it, and we just find so many, if not all of our team, people that are involved in this are generous people. They want to share this with others.
Yeah.
So having that monthly come in to make sure they've got enough to share with others and get them going. But as they order, they get compensated for that. And so within a very short period of time, if not within that month, they are receiving up to $100 per week to be help pay for their patches. So we love the core for people who that's the best for. From a lot of people, the advanced is 6 of these. So really 2 people, a couple or so that are looking after their first 90 days to start getting results. And again, it's 1 month per decade of life to get your stem cells completely activated. That at the advanced pack, and then with that auto ship to make sure that they have enough to share with other people as well. So that again, this gives the full license for the business plan for you to be able to earn unlimited, depending on, of course, effort and reach, for you to be able to see that second income stream coming in. And so for a lot of people, that's where they start. And then for people like us who saw the opportunity, were entrepreneurs, realized that $1,750, which is around 3,000 Australian, again, you get 20 of these, so that it's a lot for us, a lot for our family. It's actually at a discounted rate. And the first 3 months of that auto ship is being delayed because you have enough stock to be able to get out there, start patching people. When people order, and sometimes, especially the core or the advanced, can take a week or so to come in, depending on Australia Post or Canada Post and so on. When someone orders, we're able to give them a month's worth straight away if we live close by, so that when theirs comes in, they give that back to us. So it's a constant rolling stock to make sure that we can get this out here. And for us, we already paid back our investment within 4 weeks because we just got it out to as many people as possible. As they then started ordering and they started ordering, that's when that magic happened. And so we love working with people who want to do that and really replace incomes and create big income streams. So 3 different situations for 3 different positions that people are in. We support every single one, right down to just getting your health right and starting to share so that you can pay for your patches, to 2 of you starting to patch and sharing and wanting to build that second income stream, to the 3rd package, which is people who are like, I can see the potential of this. I could see the return on investment. I want to go all in so I can start building a really strong income stream, because this is going to be something that in the next 6, 12, 18 months, you're going to start seeing people walking around patching, because this is about to become world known.
That's awesome. So we're so glad you could be on this call. Thank you for our team as you are sharing this all around the world with us as well. And circle back with the brand partner that showed you this call and ask them to help you get started. And then we can't wait to see what you create in the future.
Absolutely. It's exciting. We hope that you're the next testimony that we all hear about, and to really help as many people as I know. What I love about where we've lived in Canada, America, Australia, we want to help as many people as possible to get their health back and their life back. And it's an incredible mission to be a part of.